Hello everyone, this is Lord Rimuru. I am here to bring you guys fanfiction that you will surely enjoy. But before we get on to the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing content. Chapter 4. Practical Exam. The arena has been split into various sections. An owl is perched on one of the bronze statues of knights that are lined up nearby and speaks. Please line up by the letter that was printed on your invitation card. Looking at my invitation, I could see the letter F printed on it. Misha's is E, she says while showing me the invitation. And Rimuru's is D. What does that mean? She asks. An owl flies to the end of each line carrying a piece of parchment with a letter on it. Well then. My best regards on entering this school. Anos. Let's do our best. Rimuru, NN. Misha. Separating from Misha and Rimuru, I line up in the F row. It's a long line, but I peer ahead using my demon eye. It looks like we enter a waiting room one at a time. It looks like my turn will take some time. At a rough count, there are about 100 people ahead of me. All 7 lines are the same though, so there's about 700 people here. I know it's been 2000 years, but my descendants have increased well. It seems my worry about my bloodline dying out was unnecessary. While idly thinking such things, I wait for time to pass. After a while, I'm finally at the front of the line looking at the waiting room. Entering inside, there's another owl waiting again. Whose familiar is this? I can't feel any traces of magic power, so I can't see who its master is. They have hidden themselves well. It seems there are some decent magic users in this age after all. Welcome, please come in. I'll explain the contents of this practical exam. Inviting me and examining me. I can't judge if the admission for this school is right or wrong, though their first purpose is to find the reincarnated Demon King. This is the first time I reincarnated, but reincarnating with your memories intact is supposed to be quite rare. How aware are they that they are the reincarnation of the Demon King Anos? The demon of now probably have no idea. If I stepped forward and introduced myself, I could finish it. Saying that, it was arranged for me to come here, so it's only common courtesy that I hear them out first. In this practical test, we have students duel each other in the arena. After beating 5 people, your magic power is measured. We examine you, and if you pass, you are admitted into Daruzogato. If you lose, you will be unable to gain admission. I am the first Demon King. There's no chance of me losing. Also, by watching the magic that a person uses, it is possible to tell if someone is the founder. I think that the test is a bit simple, but it might be right for this time and place. All weapons, armor and spells are allowed. Any questions? Not really. Well then, I wish you the blessing of the founder. I opened the door at the back of the waiting room and proceeded down a dim and long passageway. Even though it's my castle, this is the first time I've used this corridor. The arena was originally a place where people fought to show off their skills for combat. A light appeared as I neared the end of the corridor, and I exited out into a round stadium with high walls. Above the wall was the spectator seats, filled here and there with demon. Looking closer, I can see that they are all wearing the same uniform. Are they students at this school? Yo. We meet again. A man with swarthy skin was standing at the opposite end. It was Zeps, whom my sister easily dealt with last time. Fumu. My partner is a small fry. It will be difficult to prove I'm the founder fighting him. What should I do? You. Oi. Are you listening? Without answering, I walk forward 3 steps and the passage behind me closes with a magic barrier. Oops. Your retreat has been blocked. Are you nervous? Zeps said in a proud tone of voice. You thought I was thinking of running away. Don't worry, I won't kill you, so feel at ease. Zeps clicks his tongue. Yar yar. I was being polite, but this guy has no manners. Is he really a fool who can't tell the difference in our power? Let me tell you, I won't go easy on you. I'll change your proud face into a soggy, tearful face full of horror, then I'll kill you. I couldn't help it. I burst out into laughter. Kukuku, ha 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 ha. No. Kill me? Who? This me. I glare at Zeps. Know your place, you buffoon. Power can be put into words, but it didn't affect Zeps this time. The dull-colored armor he was wearing flashed anti-magic formations across its surface. Who? I won't eat from that hand anymore. This armor contains the power to block any magic cast at it. I see. Because he relies on that armor, his own personal anti-magic power is weak. Despite being my descendant, he's a completely pitiable man. All weapons, armor and spells are allowed. Victory or defeat leads to death for someone, but you can give up and I'll determine the winner. The voice of the owl flying above fills the arena. Practical exam. Start. Zeps immediately whips out the sword that was hanging from his waist. The blade was burning brightly. Are you surprised? Demon Sword Zephrid. A sword born from an ancient fire that's been passed down through the Endo family. It will amplify my magic power tenfold. You seem to be good at anti-magic, but the flame of this sword cannot be erased. Fumu. Are you perhaps bad at maths? Zeps openly shows his anger while cutting down the distance between us. What are you trying to say? 1 multiplied tenfold will still only be 10. Well, I learned that joke from my sister. Bastard. Zeps kicks the ground and in the next moment appears in front of me, putting me in range of Zephrid. Die. Fuwa. I suppress a yawn. He's extremely slow. If I had a sword, I'd have done 100 slashes by now. Well, adults should pay attention to children when they are playing. Oh, it came. The weapon aside, he's no swordmaster, so I have no real need to avoid it. The demon sword Zephrid was swung in a horizontal flash and was about to connect with my neck when I absent-mindedly looked properly at the sword for the first time. This is bad. I quickly dodge out of the way. You did well to avoid it. That was dangerous. Several more millimeters and it would have connected with the weak anti-magic field I always have active on myself. It would have snapped the sword in half. It's the Endo family's treasure that's been passed down through the generations. Even though it's blunt, I don't want to break such an important item of theirs. Truly a pang of conscience. However, is that a demon sword? Indeed. Is this the first time you've seen one? It's different from modern magic. It's true magic. It's an old sword from the time of the gods. Demon sword Zephrid. This is a demon sword. If I had to compare it to the time of the gods, just pick up any old stick from the ground and it would have more magic power than this. If you were told that this is a product from the time of the gods, you got a fake. A true demon sword has its own will and such vast power that even its user would be ruined eventually. The words demon sword are being used too carelessly as well. Fu. I blow and the fire from the demon sword Zephrid goes out. Gay. Gee. A wordless scream comes from Zeps and a surprised voice leaks out from the spectators. I can't believe it. That person erased the flame from Zephrid. That old flame is said to not disappear until the end of the world. Also, I didn't see the activation of any magic. Zeps grits his teeth. Bastard. Possibly, sealing magic. What? I just blew it out. With the amount of power hidden in that sword, it should reignite itself in a couple of years. Zeps has a bitter expression. Sealing magic, compulsion magic, you certainly seem to have acquired magic power at a terrible level. The magic that you use is not suitable for battle, however, so how are you going to break through my anti-magic armor? Fumu. That armor will break if I simply pat it, though that would be a bit childish on my part. I don't think I can feel proud if I break it though. Have you lost your nerve? No, but I do have an interesting proposal. In the first place, it's wrong that we are fighting over the same viewpoint. Zeps stares at me cautiously. I'll give you a handicap. I will not move a single step from here. I won't use magic and I won't empower my words or breath with magic. I won't move my limbs and I won't even use my eyes or hair. I'll defeat you without even blinking. Ha. There should be a limit to bluffing. Is that your excuse for when you lose? Apparently, your magic really isn't suited for battle. Ha. Zeps vomits out blood. Impasse, Ibel, this is. Can you hear it? Doken. A sound echoes. It's a heartbeat. Magic power was infused in the beating and the sound shook Zeps violently. Even though it's an anti-demon armor, it's not a particularly good item. There are a number of gaps in the anti-magic formations. My heartbeat passed through them. Caw, ha. With blood seeping out from his whole body, Zeps fell to his knees and then fell forward. Fumu. I give up. So weak. If I get excited, my heartbeat will kill everyone. In Rimuru's side, the whole arena is knee-shocked, not because of the battle but because of the aura that is surrounding them. If Master keeps releasing her true dragon haki, the match won't start. Seriously, I only let out 1% of my haki and the entire place got paralyzed. After turning off her true dragon haki, everyone in the arena managed to get back on their feet. What the hell is that? I almost passed out. The audience are murmuring to each other. After a while, Rimuru's opponent managed to regain his composure. I'm not sure what you just did, but I'll definitely make you pay. Are this people dumb? Answer. No, don't answer that, Ciel. After the man said his words, he pulled his sword and put magic power into it. The sword began to cover red flames. This is a demon sword bestow from our family, prepare to die. That's a demon sword. The man then rushed towards Rimuru and swing his sword down, but Rimuru stopped it with just her finger. What, this is impossible. Era. You have how idea what's possible. Rimuru then breaks the sword using her 2 fingers and walks towards the man. What? No, stay away, stay away. I lost, so stay away. After the man give up, Rimuru went back to find her brother. Chapter 5. Common sense. Anos Pav, I saw my sister, Rimuru, on the audience seat. Looks like she already finished her test, as I turn around to leave, but a voice calls out from behind. Wait, bastard. Zeps tries to unsteadily get up, but his body is too wounded, so he crawls on the ground. You can be saved if you get treated immediately. Give up. Ha. To inherit the blood of the founder but not being able to deliver the finishing blow to an enemy, to think such a thing is to bring disgrace to this Demon King tribe. Does the Demon King tribe mean they inherited the blood of the Demon King? I didn't inherit any skills though, since I'm the founder. Stop talking so much. You'll die. Kill me. A small fry like you is not worth killing. What's his problem? Ha. You can't do it, can you? Then you fail. Try to make me give up if you can. Even if I die, I won't give up. I can make him give up if I order him to, but I know what you're thinking. You'll use compulsion magic on me. That's fine. Try it. I won't give up. Ha ha ha. Foo ha 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 ha. Gah. I stamp on Zeps' head, pushing his face into the stone floor. Yar yar. You're too full of yourself. Such an odd sense of superiority you've got. He did say one interesting thing though. If I don't use compulsion magic, I can't make you give up, was it? Ha. It's true. You piece of shit. Even with me standing on his head, Zeps is still talking big. You're pretty amusing. Very well. It's my victory if I make you give up without using compulsion magic, and you win if I can't. Ha? You sure? You sure do talk big. Even if I die, I won't give up. I blink my eyes and invoke the magic contract less than Zect greater than. If I can make Zeps give up without using compulsion, I win, and if not, he wins, is written down. Rimuru's Pav. As I finish my test, I headed to the arena. Wara, I sense Anos' aura. As I enter, I saw a lot of people wearing black uniforms with a line of read. If I'm not mistaken, these guys are the so-called direct descendants of the Demon King. Master is correct. Oh, aren't I smart, Ciel? Nope, you're just imagining it. What, that answer again? Oh well. After I cut my thoughts acceleration, I look at the center of the arena. There I saw Anos and the guy on the entrance gate, his all bloody and laying on the ground. My brother looked at me for a moment before he attempted to leave the arena, but he got stopped by his opponent. Then he turned around to the guys and they had a conversation. I heard about a thing about contract Zect. Hey Ciel, what is that Zect that they are saying? Answer: Zect is a contract that is absolute. The contract is signed with the user's magic power. That it is impossible to change the contract without the consent of the 2 parties. Oh, I see. Anos Pav. Zeps signs it without hesitation. You're an idiot. No matter how much you hurt me, I won't give up. At best, I'll feel sorry for you. Hiya ha 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 ha. I place my forefinger near Zeps' forehead. Oh. What's that going to do? I flick his forehead with my finger. Gah, Zeps' whole body disappears. Oops. I thought I'd reduced the power enough. Did he die? I see. Yar yar. This is my loss. I guess there's no help for it. I cut the tip of my index finger with my nail and let a single drop of blood fall. Resurrection less than Ingaru greater than magic. Zeps' whole body is rebuilt and comes back to life. His armor and sword were a little bit more difficult. Wah. What's that magic? The dead Zeps revived. He brought the dead back to life. Such magic surpasses common sense. Why are they surprised? The spectators are getting noisy over Zeps being revived. If I couldn't use this magic, death would really mean death. Wah. Zeps looks at me with a confused face. How's it feel dying once? Feel like giving up yet? Idiot, who's giving up? Gya. I flick his forehead and he dies again. Oops, I killed him again. Oh well. As long as it's within 3 seconds, resurrection less than Ingaru greater than can bring him back without any risk. It's the 3-second rule. The silence from the arena washed over me like a wave. Something I've done has silenced them. I'm following the 3 seconds rule where it's safe to kill someone. This was a common joke during the Age of Myths. They don't seem amused. As expected after 2,000 years of change. Has humor changed as well? Actually, looking closer, everyone looks terrified. Is my joke that bad? I'll have to restrain my jokes until I understand this age's humor. Resurrection less than Ingaru greater than. After reviving again, Zeps look at me with a face filled with fear. Is he starting to feel it? This much shouldn't become a trauma for him. You said you wouldn't give up even if you died. Surely you didn't think your life would end with only one death? There's no reply from Zeps, he's just trembling. Well then. Shall I ask you again? Do you want to give up? A hopeless expression floats across Zeps' face for an instant, however, a weak voice comes out. Who's GIV? Another flick and he's dead again. Resurrection less than Ingaru greater than. Having to use a drop of blood each time is a pain. Again Zeps' body is rebuilt. He's watching me with a fear-stained face now. By the way, resurrection less than Ingaru greater than magic has an interesting philosophy behind it. After you revive, are you the original or are you a copy of the original with the same personality and memories? Could you be a completely new person? What do you think? A sound of chattering teeth can be heard from Zeps' shaking lips. His face is completely pale. Bastard, such cruel behavior, Fumu, not interested I see. In my era, this was a hot topic for debate. Well, if their humor is different, I guess philosophical arguments will be different as well. Right. Time to kill you again. Why, you talk about killing so easily. I have a really refreshed smile right now. What's this? You said something so modest all of a sudden. Being dead doesn't really mean death, you know. I extend my finger towards Zeps. Please wait. Oops, crap. My finger slipped and I killed him by mistake. He was trying to say something as well. Oh dear. Let's revive him again. Bastard. I told you to wait. My bad. I was careless. My ass. Shit. How do you kill someone carelessly? Oh. You seem a lot better now. Well then, one more time. I bring my finger to Zeps' forehead again and his eyes immediately lose all color and shine. Please wait. What is it? With an expression stained with humiliation, he said. It's my defeat. I give up. What? What a boring ending. You didn't last long playing our game. I was intending to kill you at least 10,000 times. I crack this little joke with a smile to show there's no hostility, but Zeps trembles like I've just threatened him. That Zeps was handled like a child, too overwhelming. Who is that guy? I've never seen his face before. Voices started leaking out from the seating area. Rimuru-VK, after they both signed their contract by Azect Anos, started to massacre the annoying guy over and over again. He keeps on killing his and resurrecting him using Ingaru. According to Ciel, Ingaru is one of the Demon King's magic that allows him to resurrect the dead. And after a few minutes the guy named Zeps give up and the people watching them began to start talking and they can't believe that this Zeps guy is defeated. This guys are idiot, aren't they? A person that had the little magic power as good as dead in a battlefield. Master is right. See, even Ciel agreed to me after Anos left the arena. I meet up with him. You seem to enjoy yourself. I ask, well, he's annoying, so I teach him a little lesson. Anos said, well, I hope he did learn a lesson from it. But looking at him, I'm pretty sure he's coming back at us. We will just beat them up again if that happen. By the way, how is you match? Well, it boring. A guy that had a magic sword is too annoying, so I break his sword and scare him. I said, well, that's expected.